He was born May 11th, 1904. Woo!
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
Alright, let's start off stuff strong. As a start, he thought he was a reincarnation of his dead brother. And the idea of his dead brother would haunt him for his entire life. This may be the reason why, in the childhood, this guy was a total menace, a fiend. He pushed playmates down just cause he could. He kicked his sister in the head once. His father, hated him so much, and his mom didn't, which is why she was his favorite person, which was kind of not good because she died in 1921 because of womb cancer. So that was emotionally scarring. Because of all this stuff, his classmates hated him a lot. But then they found out that he was terrified of grasshoppers, so they would pick up grasshoppers and throw them at him. When he was older, he went to San Fernando Royal Academy of Fine Arts. He learned to paint and made some friends, including this poet lady who would put the moves on him. The guy was on the hustle, so he friend-zoned her, and then 12 years later, the poet gets shot and dies in the Spanish Civil War.
No! You sussy baka.
Whew, I got to say, my other poet friend, Paul Elwad's wife, is definitely a 10.
So, in 1929, he met the other poet's friend's wife named Gala, and he liked this girl a lot. The same year, he made one of his more popular pictures, which just happened to be named The Great Masturbator. Yeah, so around this time, he also helped with the movie, so I guess that's pretty cool. At a gallery in Paris, Andre Breton said, basically, this is some wild painting. His artwork was starting to get seen, just getting recognized out there, making his way. Also, around this time, his father just kicked him out of the house, so I guess that's an L. Anyway, Dali and Gala, they got married. Don't ask. And Gala did the business, and Dali did the art. So, yeah.
After all that, in 1934, Dali got into some hot water with the Surrealists, which were just a group of painters that painted like him. Just some minor things, like supporting Hitler.
It's not me who is the clown, but the monstrously cynical and so unconsciously naive society, which plays the game of seriousness in order to hide its madness.
But hey, let's get to the funny stuff, So, Spanish Civil War, it's going on. He went to a lecture in London wearing a deep-sea diving suit, holding a billiard cue, and he brought 2 dogs with him. And during the lecture, he started suffocating, but nobody did anything because he just thought it was part of the bit,
On January 18th, 1935, he wore a glass case on his chest containing a
newspaper later claimed that the Dalys had dressed as the Lindbergh baby and his kidnapper, a claim which Dali did not. What is that?
When Dali heard that his poet friend was shot by nationalists in the Civil War, he reportedly shouted, "Olé!"
Well, anyway, while the war was going on, Dali got extremely popular and famous from his bizarre artwork. And after the war, knowing who won, he phoned his friend and said the equivalent of,
Suck it, loser. Socialism sucks. Catholicism rules. Get wrecked, idiot.
So everyone kicked Dali out of the Surrealists, and they didn't talk to him anymore. Nothing else really happened except from him escaping from France at the start of World War II, which is...
Some of the last few notable misadventures of our quirky little guy here is all of the pets that he had later in life.
Alright, first off, we got a pet ocelot named Babu. Because why not? When you can have a pet ocelot, you just get one. And of course, he'd just walk around with it. And you want to know what else he walked around with? An anteater that he once just brought on a talk show and just threw
We'll
around.
see. Will you welcome, please, Salvador Dali? you. Well, I think you've caught something. I can't help noticing that you have an anteater with you, Mr. Oh, please.
But even after he died, the wacky shenanigans kept happening. In 2018, a fortune teller claimed that she was Dolly's long-lost daughter. So the Spanish government decided to dig up Dolly's dead body and do some DNA testing. And yeah, she wasn't his daughter. So what can we learn from this?
Oh,